All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Auburndale High School here at the Tim Anderson Gymnasium in Auburndale, Wisconsin. Live on Zaleski Sports. Basketball season is here. I can't even believe it, but it is. We're watching it. Jason Zaleski alongside Kobe Riedel. Kobe, I sound good? All right, off we go then. Starting lineups today brought to you by V&H Automotive of Marshfield. V&H located just north of Marshfield on Highway 97. V&H is a short drive from anywhere. Starting lineups first for the Greenwood Indians, and at guard is junior number 3, Celine Wietrich. Junior guard number 5, Olivia Klaben. Sophomore guard number 13, Mesa Rasmussen. Senior guard forward Maddie Race, and a senior guard Amanda Bogdanovich. So let's take these out then. Sometimes that has a little, and then just turn me up there, make sure you can hear me. For the Auburndale Apaches, starting at guard senior Taylor Stanton. We good yet, Kobe? Yeah, okay. Number 14 is a guard junior Georgie Schmutzer. Number 24, senior guard Isabel Hilbert. Junior forward number 34, Haley Grimm. And senior forward number 40, Nat Owie. Again, basketball season is here, and we are happy to bring it to you. Yeah. I'll help you in a second. All right, again, starting lineups brought to you by V&H Automotive of Marshfield. V&H located just north of Marshfield on Highway 97. V&H is a short drive from anywhere. They say, or I say, in high school sports, sometimes coaching can make all the difference. And we've got interesting situation here. Both coaches, and Greenwood coached by Trevor Wietrich, Auburndale head coach Dale Owie, both coaches in their first year. That means they're both in their first game here, and they will have a lot of first today. Again, first game, first starting lineup, first national anthem, first point scored against, so on, et cetera. But interesting and kind of one of those moments in history. Maybe these two will look back on this day a number of years from now and remember they both started their coaching careers against each other, but both Coach Dale Owie and Coach Trevor Wietrich, first ever game coaching in their head coaching careers as we get the 2019-2020 girls basketball season underway here from Tim Anderson Gymnasium in Auburndale. And again, we think we're going to have a pretty fun time with you here this year. Got a few things planned along the season as we see people rise in front of us, and we're going to have a special national anthem here as trumpeter Mr. Carl, senior or a student here at Auburndale High School, is going to trumpet in the national anthem here for us live, and we'll set the microphone down and listen to our national anthem today. All right, fantastic job here by the trumpet player. I was just about to get upset as a couple of the girls in front were standing in front of us getting in the way, but it's our favorite Bone Sisters from Wisconsin Rapids who are here, and you're going to get a chance to see Assumption play basketball live right here on Thursday, as we'll have the game live on the Zaleski Sports Network, and we will also have that game live on 1320 AM WFHR. That is Assumption Auburndale, Thursday at this same time. Randy Paul on the call on Thursday in Auburndale. Also Thursday basketball will feature Medford at Marshfield. WDLB's Gene Delisio on the call. Again, you can watch that game and listen to Gene call it live right here on the Zaleski Sports Network. You can also, if you're on the move in your car, 1450 AM WDLB until you're able to get to the computer. Again, both those games Thursday 7:15. Both those games also simulcast to the radio if you can't get to a computer, phone, or tablet. A couple different ways to take in girls basketball on Thursday. And then, of course, on Thursday morning, we will be live from Camp Randall Stadium, giving you an audio broadcast of Edgar Blackhawk Warren. That game's scheduled to kick off at 10 a.m. Myself and Steve Maves on the call Thursday morning at 10. And then around 4 p.m., it'll be Stratford and Lake Country Lutheran have that game live for you as well. And that game should start sometime around 4 p.m. But first things first, watch and listen to our broadcast at 10 a.m. on Thursday morning, Edgar and Blackhawk Warren, and then we'll give you some information during that game and towards the end of it as to when we feel that Stratford game will kick off. But usually sometime in the 4 o'clock hour, the Division 5 game goes. But for now, it is girls basketball. We are officially underway here in the 2019-2020 season. High school basketball here in Wisconsin. Aui turns, pivots, baseline, up, under, and off the back of the rim, no good. And rebound brought down by Race. Ball intercepted and on her way up and fouled on the way. Steal by Taylor Stanton, and she will go to the line.
Greenwood foul 23 and knocked out since her first personal. First team foul. Taylor Stanton shooting 2 free throws from the net.
So Stanton fouled on her way up. She will shoot 2. The first one bounces off the rim, backboard, and in. And our first point scored here in the season. And makes the second one a little prettier than the first. And 2-0 here early in Auburndale. So we'll get the clock. And out of bounds, and ball will remain with Greenwood as it was touched last by Schmutzer. Wietrich will inbound, and again batted back out of bounds, and Greenwood will stay with it down here in baseline. Coach Wietrich calls out his inbound play. Daughter Celine inbounds and gets this one in. Passed up top here to Clavin. Wietrich works on Aui and kicks it back out. Greenwood settling into their offense here for the first time tonight. Baseline drive by Clavin. Shot is long, and rebound will come off to Stanton. Apaches look to push here. Aui open on the wing on the outside. Looks in. Instead, will bring it back up top to Hilber. Grimm here. Sends it into Aui. Aui kicks it back out. Hilber on the three-point line now. Dribble drive. Passes cross court. And that one stripped away. Nice job on the steal there by Bogdanovich. And the Indians go the other way. See a gentleman in front of us with a camera. If he would have known we're going to be here and he can watch this game on YouTube when he gets home, he could have saved himself the time with the camera. You'll watch this one too later on tonight. Again, all games every morning are advertised on Facebook. Just check Zaleski Sports on Facebook, see the sports schedule, and you'll know when to bring a camera and when not to. I know Miss Bone and Schmidt know that. They know where to find the schedule. Teach these old guys a thing or two up here. Aui drive, kick out to Hilber. Hilber dishes in the corner, Stanton right back down to Aui. Hilber up top, took steps, and it'll be a turnover on the travel back to Greenwood. It's got to be tiring to have that camera up like this the whole time, I think. I don't know. It's a good early season workout for the coaching staff here from Assumption, no doubt about it. All right, back up the floor comes Hilber. We'll leave the guys alone now. Owie from the outside, in and out, and rebound. Ripped down by Maddie Race. Back the other way come the Indians. Auburndale not able to settle into their offense yet. Had that early pair of free throws by Stanton, and that's it here in this one. We're about 3 minutes off the clock, 2-0. Owie down low, wheels, and kicks it back out. Baseline shot rattles in for Schmutzer, and the first field goal of the night for either team. And a backcourt violation there. That was an errant pass by Wietrich. Bogdanovich was trailing her. Unforced error by the Indians. Give the ball back to the Apaches. Hilber looks in, dumps into Owie. Owie right back out to Hilber. Hilber 3 on the way, and just off the front of the rim, no. And Hilber is going to get charged with the foul. Clock will stop there with 14:50. So first foul of the game for either team, and that one again assessed to Hilber on the loose ball. Bogdanovich kicks out to Klaben and into Race. Race off the backboard and good. So again, early here in this one, Merrillwood, Auburndale, Cloverbelt, Greenwood. So needless to say, non-conference action here. Again, we've got 4 games total on Thursday, 2 football games. Those are both state title games. Edgar Blackhawk, and then later on in the afternoon, it is Stratford Lake Country Lutheran. And then it's basketball Thursday night, Medford at Marshfield, and Assumption right here at Auburndale. Dump into Owie, nice job there as they go across the lane to Owie. And Nat Owie gets her first points of the season. Race looks into Bogdanovich, and now Bogdanovich pulls back out of the post, circles back around. And Klaben's pass, too much to handle for Wietrich in the corner. But there you are, 2 first-year head coaches, 2 games underway, so they got that under their belt. Owie of Auburndale, Wietrich of Greenwood, both coaches, points on the board, so now it's just a matter of playing basketball. Owie took a jab step and dribbled. Now right back to her on the post. Spins off the backboard and just a bit too strong for Owie. Bogdanovich running and had that one poked away by Hilber. It'll stay with Greenwood. Substitutions here as we see Haley Grimm go out. In is Caitlin Kundinger. Kundinger wears 32. And she is defending Race here. By the looks of it, starting 5 still on the floor for the Indians. Almost a travel there by Rasmussen. Now kick back out to Bogdanovich in the corner. Bogdanovich rolls to her left. Floater is up and in for Rasmussen. She joins Race with points here for Greenwood. Greenwood trying a little pressure here, but the Apaches bust right through it. Owie on the loose ball, no, too strong. Rebound down low again for Auburndale. The last touched by Greenwood as Kundinger attempted to get a shot off there. Couldn't. Batted out of bounds, and Auburndale will inbound. So it'll be Schmutzer. Looked at Owie once. Now Bounced it into her. Bogdanovich got hands in the way. Nice job there by Bogdanovich to get the steal. Greenwood down by 2 with the ball here. 12:45 left in the first half. Into Race. Race had to turn, and she's going to be charged with the travel as she was harassed on the ball in from Stanton. Stanton right there with Race, and Race hopped and travel. Turnover back to Auburndale. And Bogdanovich steps in front of that one, so back-to-back possessions result in a steal for Amanda Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich launches a 3 off the front of the rim, no, but we've got a foul down low, and that will go against Stanton. Taylor Stanton picks up her first foul. Two team fouls on the Apaches. And Stanton will go out. Peyton Hamas in for her. Bogdanovich will inbound for Greenwood. Gets it into Race. Bogdanovich, Awi looking at her. Passes her off to Hamas. And the Indians work around the top here. Dribble drive by Clavin was cut off. Rasmussen now kicks it back to Bogdanovich. And that one was stripped away, stolen there by Kundinger. So Kundinger with the steal. Indians have taken just a bit too long there to probe for the shot. Still just a 2-point game, 6-4, slow, methodical pace here to this one. As you might expect in the first game of the year, that one off of Hilber's fingers and out of bounds. Another turnover for the Apaches. But if you were to say there was a game that looked like the first game of the year, this is one you would probably play. You'd show somebody to say, yeah, this is the first game of the season. And that pass by Bogdanovich went out of bounds, so turned right back over to Auburndale. Thanks, everybody, for tuning into the broadcast today. Again, special presenting sponsor today, Little Sprouts Learning Garden of Auburndale. Stopped in at Little Sprouts earlier today. And drive there by Hamas. And fouled. She'll shoot 2. But staff there out, or actually, fouled on the floor, so no shots for Hamas. Staff there always having a good time. Kids were having a great time. They were pretty excited to see me come in today. So Little Sprouts, great place to take your half pints of Little Tykes. School's in session. Always seems like they could maybe fit in 1 or 2 more. Give the gang at Little Sprouts a call or check out Little Sprouts Learning Garden of Auburndale on Facebook as pass comes into Hilber is up and good. Check out Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook. Send a message there and find out more about ways they can make sure your little ones are cared for all year round. Little Sprouts Learning Garden of Auburndale. Ball last touch there by Kundinger. It'll stay with the Indians. Wietrich will inbound. Bogdanovich open. She'll launch a 3 and just off the back of the rim. Thought that was going to sink for her, but it just off the back of the rim. And Auburndale down the floor quickly. Hamas delivers into Kundinger. Kundinger dribble up, and she's fouled. She will shoot 2. And Taylor Stanton made both of her free throws earlier here in the half. Auburndale 2 for 2 on those, and Kundinger off the front of the rim, no. Second one by Kundinger, also off the front of the rim, too strong, and misses both. Bogdanovich pushes up ahead to Rasmussen in the corner to Wietrich. Wietrich defended by Aui as Auburndale stays in this zone, and Kundinger is going to get charged with the foul there as Race looked to dribble past her. Kundinger reached her arm out. Third team foul for the Apaches, first for Cunninger. A couple new Apaches in for Coach Owie. Taylor Stanton back in, and I can Macy Schmeiser also in for the Apaches for the first time tonight. Race rises from 16 off the backboard, no. And a loose ball foul is going to go against Greenwood. See who they call up here, and they're going to call Rasmussen on the reach-in on the loose ball. 5 team fouls for Greenwood, 9:51 left in the first half. Owie gives back to Hamas. Let Hamas bring it up and over the timeline. And Schmeiser dragged that back foot, and that's a travel. So 8-4 here from Tim Anderson Gymnasium in Auburndale as we start our 2019-2020 girls basketball season. Wietrich from the free throw line, and good. So tight one here. Again, it was a big score in that JV game as Owie wheels in lane, dumps it off. Nice pass down low from Owie, but Stanton couldn't connect. Auburndale controls. Owie from 17, and good. Owie leads all scorers with 4 points. But again, we start the 2019-2020 girls basketball season right here from Auburndale. By the time we're done, it'll be 5 girls basketball games this week. Again, this one here tonight, Medford at Marshfield and Assumption here at Auburndale on Thursday. And then Friday, it's Loyal at Neelsville as we try to get everybody up and running here in a quick hurry for basketball here this year. Baseline jumper for Stanton connects, and she's got 4, joins Owie with 4 points. In the corner is Kaya Abel, and Abel got it off to Wietrich. Didn't see Abel come in the game, would have made that connection earlier. Also Gracie North in for Greenwood, number 22 in the middle. And a new trio of Apaches will come in. And we've got our first timeout of the game here with 8:11 left. It's Auburndale 12, Greenwood 6. Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see, that's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
All right, back here in Auburndale out of the Apache timeout. Left all alone down low was Haley Grimm. Grimm hesitated just a bit. She may have been able to get that shot off, but didn't go up with it right away. It is a foul on Greenwood. And up and in. It is and one for Isabel Hilber. Nice play off the inbound. And Hilber able to muscle it up and good. Hilber misses on the free throw, so just 2 points there on the play. Could have been a 3-point play for Hilbert. She picks up her 4th point in the game. Auburndale out to their biggest lead of the game. They're up by 8, 14-6. And that one rattles in and out for Abel. Quick shot is good for Georgie Schmutzer. Schmutzer, 16-footer from the wing. Wietrich had a couple options there, but stopped her dribble, dumps it off to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich into Race. Race doubled right away and rolls it all the way over to Wietrich on the other side of the court. Wietrich in the lane off the backboard, no. Rebound Race. Race flat-footed up and in. Race never left the ground there and able to wheel it up and good. So Grimm right away on the other side. And a carry is going to be called on Celine Wietrich. Owie back in for Auburndale. And in for the first time for Greenwood is Cassie Hebert. The ancestors may have called her A-Bear, but I believe it's Hebert. That's what we're going with. Again, chat box is open on YouTube. Correct me every time I'm wrong, and I know that you will. Be happy to talk to you on the chat box on YouTube. Just let us know thoughts and feelings. Tell us how we're doing. Even if it's bad, I don't care. Nice high-low. Owie just missed on the body. I believe that'll go on Race. It is, so Maddie Race with the foul. Owie almost able to get that to go down, but she'll go to the line for 2. Missed the front end of the shooting free throws, so Auburndale now missed their last 3 free throws. Owie try to shore that up right here and does. She goes 1 for 2 from the line. She has 5. Auburndale 19, Greenwood 8. We play here in half number 1. Opening day for girls basketball here in Wisconsin. 99 games across the state happening today. We show you one. And Owie lost that rebound on the way down. See what they're going to call here. They're going to actually give the foul to Hebert as she and Nat Owie got tangled up. Nope, never mind. They do call that an Owie. I thought that would have been an interesting call if it was on Hebert. But they do call it on Owie, and that was the right call. Of course, when the officials make the call, it's the right call every time. Race from the baseline off the back of the rim, no. Rebound brought down by Schmutzer. Schmutzer winning the shoe game contest today with pistachio green shoes, orange laces. Dump into Owie. Owie off the backboard, no. And she's on the floor. Girls on top of her. And the rebound brought down by Race. But as she was tangled up with Owie's legs under that pile, as she lifted her pivot foot, and it's a travel. So ball will stay right here with Auburndale. Owie right back to Schmutzer. Nice inbound play for the Apaches there. Schmutzer with 6. She now leads all scores. And outside shot there off the back of the rim for Wietrich. Coming down with the rebound is Grimm. And Bogdanovich reached in on Owie as she was crossing half court. That'll be a foul on the Indians, and that'll put Auburndale in the bonus. It was actually foul number 9. Last couple fouls were shooting fouls, so those kind of snuck up on me, but team foul number 9 for Greenwood. Owie at the line for a 1-and-1 off the front of the rim, no, and rebound comes up top to Wietrich. So Nat Owie now 1 for 3 from the free throw line here in the first half. Race foot inside the three-point line, dribble and kick out. Running right-hander in the lane, no good for Abel. Back come the Apaches. Bogdanovich got a hand on it, still pushed up ahead to Schmutzer. Schmutzer, 17-footer, stuck in the rim. Ball expertly retrieved. Round of applause. And I believe that to be Chris Guess. I haven't met everybody from the Greenwood coaching staff yet this year. But nice job there by Chris, if that's who it was. Bogdanovich gets her own rebound. Wietrich open on the outside. Wietrich will launch from three off the backboard, no. And rebound Schmutzer. Into Owie. That pass came in hot from Stanton. Owie not able to handle and turned back over to Greenwood. Highlights of tonight's game later on Facebook First at Zaleski Sports. You catch everything you missed or relive some of the best moments of today's game. Highlights made possible all year by Grassland Dairy. Go to grassland.com. Check out all the good stuff the folks at Grassland do for their community. And lots of good career opportunities also available for you right now at grassland.com. I'd like to say thanks to our other Auburndale area sponsor, Hopped Well Drilling. Sierra, Scott, the rest of the gang over at Hop doing a fine job. Hopped Well Drilling. Get your well reconditioned, drilled for the first time, and they can also solve some other problems out there. Give them a call. That three-pointer was short, and then going to get an over-the-back call at the end by Abel. Abel climbed on top of Schmutzer, going for the rebound. Looking for a couple more Auburndale area businesses to join in on the fun this year. If they do, bring a couple more Auburndale games. That's how it works. I'd like to say thanks to all of our sponsors. Those are the folks that make sure you get to watch high school sports in Wisconsin completely free, completely live, all year round, right here on the Zaleski Sports Network. Again, 100-plus games scheduled for the winter sports season. That's between now and state basketball all the way through the end of March. We're going to be busy, and you get to watch them all for free. And jump ball called there as Owie and Hebert got tangled up underneath. Possession arrow points to the Apaches. 2:37 left in the first half. Again, first game of the year, and this one is kind of plodded along as such. Really slow out the gate. The score was 8-4 for a long time. Pace has picked up a little bit from there, especially for the Apaches. Right down the court they come, and Owie. Easy basket for Nat. 7 points for Owie here in the first half. Race, kick out to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich looked to drive, instead carried that ball, and that one didn't make it all the way for Klaben. Owie with Race all over her, all in the backcourt here. And nice give and go there as Schmutzer goes to Kundinger. Caitlin's first points of the night. She's got 2. Bounce pass inside to Race. Race off the backboard is up and good. Maddie Race, 6 points. She leads all Indians here in the first half with those 6. Minute and a half to go before halftime. Dribble drive there off the backboard and good as Auburndale starts to heat up here in the closing moments of the first half. Hamas with her first points of the night. And that was a double dribble. Yeah, I thought it was right when I saw it, but there was not a whistle right away. I thought maybe I missed something, but the referee under the basket saw it correctly. And we got a foul out on top. That'll go against Wietrich, and that'll send Hamas to the line as the Apaches now in the double bonus. Hamas will shoot 2. First free throws of the night for Peyton. And off the front of the rim, no good. A number of free throws off the front of the rim here in the first half for the Apaches. We'll perhaps have a chance post-game to talk to Coach Owie, and that'd be one of the questions we'll talk about is free throw shooting. Another one off the front, and no. The Apaches only made 3 free throws here in the first half. Three for 8, I believe, here, if I've got it right. Let me count them up here real quick. 9. So 3 for 9 are the Apaches in the first half. Not good by any measure. But shooting foul here, so Bogdanovich, first time Greenwood at the free throw line tonight. First of 2 is in and out. So free throw line not kind to either team here in the first half. And the second one off the back of the rim, no. Owie with the rebound. Kick out to Hamas. She goes all the way cross court to Schmutzer, and Hilber up top takes a look around. Kundinger dump in as Schmutzer turns, wheels, no, and then she's going to be over the back on the rebound. And that is foul number 7 on Auburndale. So Greenwood now in the bonus. Actually, that was team foul number 8. So a lot of fouls here in the first half. A lot of missed free throws. Clabin will shoot for Greenwood as she was the one under the basket, and she gets the first one to fall. So Olivia Clabin on the scoreboard, score sheet for the first time tonight. Bonus free throw upcoming for Olivia. And off the front of the rim, no. So Kundinger with the rebound. Hilber outlet pass, and she sprints up ahead with 25 seconds left in the first half. Hamas back to Hilber. Hilber looked inside, nobody there. Both benches very quiet, I will say that, as Kundinger spins, turns, no. Hilber with the rebound, might have had steps. Kick out Owie, 3. Off the back of the rim, no. Hilber, rebound, put back again. Third offensive chance, how about 4? And Kundinger on the 4th putback gets it to go, and at the buzzer, that'll do it here in the first half as Auburndale will take a first half lead, 29-11. We'll be back in just a moment. Catch you up on what you missed in the first half. We'll be back to Tim Anderson Gymnasium in just a bit.
Finally found the home of your dreams. Now what? You need a home mortgage from a lender that can help you make home ownership more affordable with the speed and service you deserve.
You need Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. Whether you're a new home buyer or refinancing your current mortgage, you can trust Fairway to provide you with everything you need.
At Fairway, we understand you want it right and you want it fast, and we'll guarantee it. 30 days or less, or we'll pay your closing costs.
Be in the home of your dreams faster with Fairway.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
R&R Flooring in Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer.
Very friendly people.
It's like a family.
Real good service.
Service is impeccable. Staff here is very accommodating and friendly.
Everyone makes you welcome.
I enjoy coming here.
Honestly, everybody who works here is just really friendly.
Service is phenomenal.
Everybody's always smiling.
I don't know what else to say.
I couldn't ask for anything better.
It's in the name. There's just such a simplicity to all of it.
All right, back here to Tim Anderson Gymnasium in Auburndale. We are at halftime here in Auburndale as the Apaches lead the Greenwood Indians 29-11 at the half. Again, opening day here across Wisconsin for girls basketball, 99 games statewide. And we've got a good one here. Again, it may not show it on the scoreboard, but listen, we're just happy that basketball is back. Again, before we get into halftime stats, scheduled for the rest of the week, Thursday, down at Camp Randall Stadium in Madison, it's Edgar and Blackhawk Warren. That game kicks off at 10 o'clock. Listen to me, Jason Zaleski, and Steve Maves call that game. And then we'll also call and provide you a live audio broadcast of Stratford Lake Country Lutheran. That game is scheduled to kick off sometime in the 4 o'clock hour. And then Thursday night at 7:15, back here in Auburndale for Assumption at Auburndale. Merriwood South getting at it right away on Thursday night. And then non-conference action in Marshfield as the Medford Red Raiders take on the Marshfield Tigers. Had a chance to talk to Marshfield head coach Taylor Varsho earlier this afternoon. And Taylor, tell you what, one of the best people in the area and one of those people I know, and just a masterful girls basketball coach is Coach Varsho, and had a fun time talking to her and looking forward to that game on Thursday. Again, that's Medford at Marshfield. And then Friday night, we end our girls basketball opening week broadcasting with Neelsville and Loyal. That game 7:15 on Friday. And then we're going to rest for the weekend. Get ready for a full slate of winter sports action after that. 100-plus games scheduled here in the winter sports season on the Zaleski Sports Network. This is game number 1. So you're in it. You're in it now. You got to be in it for the long haul. All right, stats here for this game in the first half, starting with Greenwood. Maddie Race leads all Indians with 6 points. Mesa Rasmussen has 2. Celine Wietrich with 2. And Olivia Klaben was 1 for 2 from the free throw line, and she has 1 point in the first half. For the Auburndale Apaches, leading all scorers, Nat Owie with 7 points. Georgie Schmutzer with 6. Isabel Hilbert, Caitlin Kundinger, and Taylor Stanton each with 4. And Haley Grimm, 2 points for the Apaches. Again, we will take another quick break, and we'll be back for the start of the second half from Tim Anderson Gymnasium in just a bit. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. Fade to black window tinting for your car, home, and office. Fade to black will make your ride different than the rest, with creative, stylish, and quality window film all year round. Fade to black also helps to reduce glare and keep sun out of areas in your home and office that cause discomfort. Fade to black provides vinyl wrapping with access to the top brands of wheels, tires, and accessories for your car or truck. Give Wayne a call at 715-660-6482 or visit Fade to Black LLC on Facebook now. Fade to Black window tinting in Marshfield.
At V&H Automotive, you'll get the best price and best selection on all Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, and Jeep models guaranteed. At V&H, our friendly staff is always ready, here to serve you. No pressure, no gimmicks, just great deals, great service, and the best vehicles in central Wisconsin. Come see why our customers rate us #1.
V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere, or visit us at vhautos.com.
For over 50 years, Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? We make banking about you. We have a strong partnership with the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments. With new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally. With locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Gresham, Medford, Shawano, Wausau, and Weston. Abbey Bank is rated 5 stars by Bauer Financial and is an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Sportsmanship doesn't end when the game ends. It's part of the community you live in. Respect, character, dignity, and leading by example. Your community, your team. We're a proud sponsor of the WIAA Rural Mutual Insurance Sportsmanship Award since it started in 1965. From football to volleyball to soccer and tennis, the award recognizes more than team sportsmanship. It recognizes that sportsmanship matters in your community as well. Visit www.ruralmutual.com/WIAA and see how our team and your community work together to be true champions.
All right, welcome back to Tim Anderson Gymnasium here in Auburndale, Wisconsin. Auburndale taking on Greenwood 29-11 as we're about a minute and a half from starting half number 2 here in Auburndale. Again, the chat box is open on YouTube. There's a question out there. Who was the first female NBA basketball player and not the WNBA? That one is, I think, a little bit before my time, probably, but I don't know. Rachel asked the question. So, Rachel, what about Bruce Jenner? Right? Does that count? He's a woman now. He didn't play in the NBA, though. I don't know. You'll have to tell me who it is. You win, I lose. My friend Sullivan Whitford asked a question, but then took it back. Sully, tell me, I think maybe you were going to tell me about a pronunciation, but feel free to let me know. That was Cassie Hebert or Hebert. Spell that out for me. I'll make sure to say it right. Then coaching debuts for Dale Owie of Auburndale, Trevor Wietrich of Greenwood, and Coach Owie having the better of it here through the first half. Both coaches had a chance to talk to their girls in the locker room at halftime. Both came back out on the floor about the same time, so whatever the speeches were, the content length was about the same. 29-11, Auburndale having the better of it here in the first half. Again, appreciate everybody for tuning in and watching, listening to girls high school basketball free here on the Zaleski Sports Network, as it is all season long. But half number 2 here is upon us, and Bogdanovich inbounds, and we're underway here in the second half. Wheeling around and then finally cut off by Owie was Abel. And race, pump fake, dishes back to Abel. And we got a foul here early. We're just 18 seconds off the clock. And we're going to have a call on Taylor Stanton with the reach. Bogdanovich does finally pull the trigger there, gets that into Klabin. And a race. Rays leads all Indian scores in the first half and gets right back at it in half number 2, up in, and she will go to the line for 1. not able to connect on the free throw, and look at that, nice save there. Bogdanovich up, and she couldn't connect. It tipped up last by Hilber. Quite a save there by Rasmussen. Bogdanovich not able to finish highlight reel play. Again, highlights later tonight on Facebook First at Zaleski Sports. Watch those highlights. Make sure to share them with your friends too. Just because you saw it doesn't mean anybody else can see it. Hit that share button. Bogdanovich launches from 3 and almost got it to fall all the way back in, tangle up underneath, and it's a jump ball, possession arrow to the Apaches. Yeah, don't be so selfish. You see those highlights? Click like and give them a share. I mean, if you like it, there's certainly going to be other people that might like it. Nice job there, up and in for Grimm. Bounce back out to Race. Race in the lane, underhand scoop shot, no. Auburndale patient here on this possession. Hilbert checks inside and now pulls the trigger down to Grimm. Grimm bounce pass underneath the Kundinger is up and good. Gave that basket to Kundinger on that last Auburndale possession, so she's got 4 points here in the second half. Race works around into the lane off the backboard and good. Maddie Race. 10 points for Race. But quickly down low is just off the rim, and then battling on the rebound was Kundinger. Kundinger a little frustrated as she missed the wide open shot underneath and then went over the back and picks up her second foul here in the game. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Coach Wietrich, Greenwood going to call a timeout. We'll take a 30-second break, and we will be right back. Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. All right, see the chat box is lighting up here. Hebert, thank you, Sully. Hebert. Clabin. Okay, got it now. Lucia Harris, the first female NBA player. Taken in the 7th round of the 1977 NBA draft by the New Orleans Jazz. So 3 for Rasmussen. So Rasmussen buries the 3 out of the Coach Wietrich timeout. Nice job by Coach there. Again, I mentioned in the pregame that coaches really make a difference in high school. I believe as you go up, and 3 right back for Auburndale as Schmutzer cans one. But I believe coaching has a less of an impact the higher you go up in sports. So that would, my point is, high school coaches, I think, can have the most impact in the game compared to college or professional coaches. And saw Coach Wietrich run a nice play out of that timeout. Nice pass there from Hilber. In down to Kundinger. Kundinger now picks up her 6th point here in the half. She's got 10. Auburndale leads by 20. Off the backboard for 2 is Olivia Klaben. Fortified X comes in on the conversation and congratulates Sully on the corrections. Well, thanks, Sully. Hope I have him right now. Schmutzer from the wing, no. Over baseline, my apologies. Race with the rebound. Kicks out to Bogdanovich. And she's fouled in her way through. And they're going to say she was fouled on the floor. And Stanton picks up the foul. That is her third, team fourth of the half for the Apaches. Nat Owie in the game for the first time here in the second half. Race gets the ball, and in the lane, up and good. Maddie Race, and one. Second one of those for the half for Race. Missed the free throw on the back end of the last one. Have another shot here. With her Indians down 16, 38-22. And Race missed that one. So again, free throw line been troubles here for both teams in this game. Greenwood 0 for 4 from the stripe. Owie backs in, and one. Nat Owie. That foul is on Race, her second, and it's only the first foul of the half for Greenwood. Owie 1 for 3 from the line in the first half, and misses that one. Hilber with the rebound. Back to Owie. Owie in the lane, up, no. Off the front of the rim. Gets her own rebound, no. And Bogdanovich with the ball here. Collects the loose ball off the Owie miss. Race, 16-footer is good. So Maddie Race having a nice game here for Coach Wietrich. She's going to need some help, though, from the rest of the gang if they're going to crawl back into this one. Nice high, low, and it swirls down and in for Kundinger. Kundinger took the feed from Schmutzer up top, and good work there. Auburndale showing some toughness here in the second half. And still not able to show it from the free throw line, though. Another miss for the Apaches from the free throw line. Drive, and she's fouled her way up. It'll be Rasmussen to the line for two. Again, Greenwood 1 for 5 from the free throw line. Be Rasmussen's first trip to the line. And the first one is up and good. Again, Auburndale was 3 for 9 from the line in the first half. They've missed both their free throws here in the second half. Still able, though, to push through with a 42-25 lead. Rasmussen misses the back end of her shooting free throws. Rebound by Stanton. Stanton looks at Schmutzer, right back to Stanton, open. Now drives in the lane, and she's fouled on her way up. And she was hit on the arm by Abel. So more Auburndale free throws. Be 2 for Stanton. Stanton made both of her free throws in the first half. And misses that one off the front of the rim, no good. Quickly shoots it and shoots it up and in. So Stanton 1 for 2 on that trip to the line. 43-25, 12-40 left in the game. Bogdanovich all the way through, and ball last touched by Poplinski. Lauren Poplinski, junior forward for Auburndale. Poplinski had her back to Bogdanovich at the start of that inbound play and then turned around off the backboard, and no good for North. Rebound out to Auburndale. And Bogdanovich going to pick up a quick one as she was harassing coming up the court. So third on Amanda. 4 fouls in the half for Greenwood, 6 for Auburndale. And Aui mishandled on the feed inside, picked up, and the Indians go the other way with it. Kick out to Bogdanovich. She launches from 3 off the front of the rim, no. Outlet pass to Aui. Aui pushes up ahead to Hamas, and Hamas had that one redirected by Race. Schmutzer just inside the three-point line gets it to go. Schmutzer with 11, 5 in the second half. Auburndale up now by even $20 bill. Race in the lane, right hand is off, no good. North right back with it and in. So Gracie North enters the score sheet for the first time here in the season. Outside to Schmutzer. Apaches work the ball around to Hamas. Aui right on the three-point line, gives it back to Hamas. Hamas drives on Race, and that drive was stopped there, and they're going to call the jump ball. And Race and the Indians will get the ball on the possession arrow. Coming up on the 11-minute mark here in half number 2. Clavin wheels and gives to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich Race, and outside shot coming from Apel off the front of the rim. No, Hilber skies for the rebound. Pushes up ahead. Here come the Apaches. Stanton on the drive, pulls it back out, and Apaches will reset here. Indians 2-3 zone. Aui from the top, dumps into Grimm. Grimm kick out right away. See if Auburndale goes back to that high-low action again. And Race all over that pass, and it'll be another jump ball. This one will stay here with the Apaches. Hilber inbound to Hamas. Hamas too strong off the backboard and gets her own rebound. Left all alone is Hamas. 3, Timber! So Auburndale back up by 20. Greenwood just really not able to cut into that lead, and then a turnover on the baseline. That was Claiborne who stepped on the baseline, and Auburndale back with it here. Under 10 to play in the game. Aui dribble drive, kicks. Nice job there on the dish from Nat Aui. Shot by Grimm, no, but she was fouled on her way up, and she'll go to the line for 2. One for 4 shooting here in the second half, Auburndale. Again, they were 3 for 9 in the first half from the line. But Grimm able to connect on the first one. She's got 3 points on the night. And that one also good. So a nice job there. Haley Grimm getting her free throws to drop. Race on the drive. Left hand is up in good. 16 points on the night for Maddie Race. Auburndale, no answer for her, but again, just been a lack of other offense, and up and good for Grimm. She'll go to the line for the three-point play. Foul there is on Bogdanovich, her 4th, and the team 6. Now each team with 6 fouls here, team fouls in the second half, and Bogdanovich will take a seat. Not able to connect on the back end of that, though, for Grimm. So nice job on the basket. Just not able to make that free throw, and free throw woes continue here for both teams. Tied up was, now they're going to call a foul. Rasmussen fouled, and she was fouled by Macy Schmeiser. And 7th team foul, and it'll be Rasmussen to the line for the bonus. And up and good. So she'll get, oh, never mind. Scratch that idea. Lane violation on the Indians, and we'll have a substitution. So Hebert comes in, North out for Coach Wietrich's Greenwood squad. Coming up on 9 minutes to go here in the game. 51-29 Auburndale. All the way over to Hilber. Hilber dumps inside to Grimm. Grimm up and no, but she was fouled on her way up, so it'll be another pair of free throws for Haley Grimm. Grimm 2 for 3 from the line. 7 points on the night for Grimm, and the first one not able to find its way down. Back end of the shooting free throws here for Grimm, and this one up and also no good off the front of the rim and a little to the left, so there you have it. And Abel pushed up, and Coach Wietrich didn't like what he saw, so he's going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout right along with him. Auburndale 51, Greenwood 29.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Property damage or loss is what Marshfield Insurance Agency is all about. We are the area's largest insurance agency. Family owned for more than 30 years. An independent agency, we represent more than 40 A-rated insurance providers for home, auto, business, health, life, and more. Contact Marshfield Insurance Agency for a free quote today.
All right, out of the Greenwood timeout, back at it here at Tim Anderson Gymnasium in Auburndale. Coach Wietrich didn't like I don't think he liked the flow of the offense there at that point. So he took a timeout, recalibrate his girls. Abel will inbound and looks in, able to find Hebert. Race with it on the far wing and bounce pass over to Claiborne. Claiborne gives it right back to Race. Left open, Abel will take a dribble, high off the backboard. No, rebound underneath is going to be too strong. And Hebert is fouled from behind by Hilbert. So Hilbert picks up the foul, and that'll be Hebert to the line for 2 on the shooting foul. Team foul number 8 for Auburndale here as they begin to rack up some fouls, and Hebert, that one left short. And that one about the same place, so Hebert not able to get any points on that shooting foul. Auburndale back with the ball. Again, they've got a comfortable 51-29 advantage with about 8 minutes left here in the game. Feed inside to Owie. Race on her right hand, up and good for Nat Owie. On the dribble drive, tripped from behind was Clavin, and she should be at the line. There she goes. Okay. So So last of the bonus free throws, and Greenwood after this will be in the double bonus the rest of the way. And we'll need to start hitting some of these free throws. Again, Auburndale essentially in control from the start here, but Greenwood's going to make any kind of a push. It may have to happen from the free throw line, and the front end of that, no good. Hebert with the rebound up, no good. One tipped by Race, it'll stay here with the Apaches. Schmutzer will inbound and gets it into Kundinger, and a quick whistle. Kundinger traveled as she handled that inbound pass and turned right back over to Greenwood. And Greenwood's had plenty of chances here. Just not able to connect enough to keep up with the Apaches. Again, Auburndale looks to have a strong squad here in 2019. Caveat to that, first-year coach Dale Owie. We'll see what first-year coach Owie is able to do here with these girls. Race, kind of a wild shot in the lane there, and they're going to say last off of Greenwood. And back to the Apaches. Coach Wietrich and his Greenwood Indians going to be a bit of a learning opportunity, I think, for Coach and these girls out here on the floor. My observations just from today. Again, we will talk to Coach Wietrich tomorrow on our Coach on the Couch series, and then watch for those interviews to be released all week long starting, well, what day is it today? The 19th? Starting here in a couple days. We'll have 13 girls coach interviews available at ZaleskiSports.com and all over Facebook on the Zaleski Sports Facebook network. Hear what your favorite team's coach had to say, or maybe your rival had something to say. I know we talked to Coach Rao at Colby, Coach Geiger at Neilsville, girls coaches, and those two teams have formed quite a rivalry here over the last couple of years. It was a sectional semifinal, just quite a game. It was an overtime game at DC Everest last year that Colby eventually won. They went on to play at the Resch Center in Green Bay in the state tournament. But those two had nice things to say about each other during their interviews. So you just never know what you're going to hear in these interviews. Make sure to watch them all. Good stuff being said. These are good quality coaches spending their times to make sure these young adult student athletes have got a great chance to perform and succeed during their short time in high school. Shot missed, bounce pass over to Schmutzer is up and good. Nice job there by Kundinger to hang with it, and then found Schmutzer on the weak side, easy put in. So again, we'll sit down with Coach Wietrich tomorrow, and that'll be released here in the coming days. We'll hear what Coach Wietrich has to say about his team, see if he agrees with what I'm thinking here, and that is, it'll be a little bit of a learning adventure here in the first month or so of the season. We'll see what happens after that. So 10th team foul now on the Apaches. Race will go the line for two. And not able to connect on that one. 0 for 3 here in the second half for Maddie Race. That's her stat line overall in the game. This will be her 4th free throw attempt here tonight coming up. And that one misses as well. A lot of short misses. Very, very few long misses on these free throws by both teams. These have been misses all short here by and large for both teams, but another quick foul. That one assessed to Nat Owie, so now Bogdanovich will go to the line for two. Right hand, that one is short. So sometimes late in the season, you'll see a lot of free throws missed short. Conditioning, players are wearing down, legs are growing weary. Could be having that here. Just conditioning not quite up to par yet, perhaps. But a lot of misses short. That one is in and good. So Bogdanovich able to get that free throw up and in. She 1 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. Hilber, top of the key, looks in, and gets it out to Owie. 5.5 left here in the game. Loose ball in the lane, and that'll be gathered up by Bogdanovich. Nice job there by Rasmussen to force the issue, and a drive by Bogdanovich, and she'll go back to the line for two. Third on Aui. Shooting foul. Greenwood in the double bonus anyway, so 2 free throws for Bogdanovich. And that one off the front of the rim. So one more time here for Amanda. 1 for 3 now, and 4th free throw attempt is up and short. Rough, just rough going here for everybody. Aui left alone, steps inside the 3-point line. 16-footer off the back of the iron, no. Skip pass over to Schmutzer, same distance, other side, that off the front of the rim. Hilbert rebound, no. And Race finally collects the loose change under the basket. Coach Aui says, come on, let's go. Really the first time I've heard any noise from the Auburndale bench all game. And that one is going to be last off of Klobin. .25 Auburndale lead here as we enter the final minutes of this opening game here in the 2019-2020 season. Again, one more time, if you missed it earlier, we'll be live next on Thursday, 10 a.m. kickoff. It is Division 7 state final. Edgar and Blackhawk Warren. Myself, Jason Zaleski, and Steve Maves on the call. Then 4 o'clock, it's Stratford Lake Country Lutheran. Division 5 state championship. In the lane, up and good for Vanessa Mitchell. And then Thursday night, a doubleheader in basketball, both games 7:15, Marshfield at Medford. And we're here with 1320 AM WFHR for Assumption at Auburndale. You can watch both of those games live at 7:15 Thursday. And then on Friday, we wrap up our opening week of girls basketball with Loyal at Neelsville, Cloverbelt action, and we think both those teams be very competitive in the Cloverbelt East this year, so they're going to get after it right away over in Neelsville. So 5 girls basketball games, 2 state football championships, and you can find it only at Zaleski Sports. Rasmussen bounces into North. North turns on Aui. Wild shot, no. Hilbert dances around Bogdanovich. Down low, and it'll be a shooting foul as Poplinski under the basket. She may have got stuck deep under the basket, but bailed out by the foul. Maddie Race picks up foul number 4, and Poplinski will head to the line for 2. I thought that was a shooting foul, but instead they let Aui take the rebound. I don't know how that wasn't a shooting foul, but they said the foul was on the floor there, so Poplinski missed the free throw anyway. Huh. All right, 59-30. Bogdanovich and Race up top. Bogdanovich going to launch from 3. That one, no. Mentioning earlier in the broadcast that JV score, Kobe, that was like 45-5, somewhere in that range. This one a little bit tighter. Auburndale won that JV game. But 59-30, Auburndale ahead of the curve compared to Greenwood here. Aui, nice feed inside. She puts it up in good. 15 points for Nat Aui. Aui rebound on the errant shot. Girls from Assumption have had enough. They're going to head out of here. We'll see them on Thursday. And sometimes make these opportunities as scouting trips. 4 of the girls from the Assumption basketball team here, a couple coaches checking out these Auburndale Apaches. get an early look as, again, they'll play here on Thursday, live at ZaleskiSports.com, 1320 a.m. WFHR. 2:45 left, and we're going to have a timeout. Coach Wietrich and the Greenwood Indians will take a timeout. Should figure to be the last timeout of the game. We'll be back in just a bit.
Hewitt's Meat has been producing national and state award-winning sausage products for the past 80 years. All products are produced in central Wisconsin by our own master meat crafter. Order a gift box at either location or order online by going to hewittsmeats.com before November 30th and save 5%. Free regional shipping on all gift boxes. Tons of choices including summer sausage, snack sticks, jerky, cheese spreads, and more. Outstanding quality and great value. Visit hewittsmeats.com. Hewitt's Meat, located in Marshfield and Tomahawk.
All right, back here, Tim Anderson Gymnasium, and out of the Coach Wietrich Greenwood Indian timeout, 61-30 Auburndale. Apaches look to start the 2019-2020 campaign 1-0. Bogdanovich on the drive. She's fouled on her way through. It looks like that foul will be on Mitchell. See if I've got that one right. Nope, I'm wrong. Peyton Hamas, 12, not 21. So Hamas with the foul. That'll put Bogdanovich back on the line. 1 for 4 here today. And in the double bonus, she'll shoot 2 and gets the first one in to drop. That time she just looked more confident. Probably the most confident free throw I've seen here by any player on the court today. As Schmutzer heads to the bench for the Apaches, gets a round of applause. And missed that one, though, off to the right. Did Bogdanovich. 13 points for Georgie Schmutzer. If she is not to return, that's where she will finish for the night. Hamas up top, and Coach Awi says set it up. Long three-pointer there, no good, off for Poplinski and ripped down by Hebert. Rasmussen had a chance to pull the trigger on a fast one. Here she'll go, foot on the line, and that one is off the backboard, no. Rebound there by Anna Marie Awi. Awi not able to find the handle on the loose ball. Anna Marie freshman here for the Apaches. Nat a senior. Nat on the bench. Also with 15 points. Or I should say not also. With 15 points on the bench. Maddie Race was 16, so should Awi not come back on the floor, Race will actually lead all scorers tonight in a losing effort here for Greenwood. Minute and a half. Indians down 30, 61-31. In the lane there, Hamas, and able to get it back out. Poplinski, her shot, no. Rebound underneath, and no, but it'll be Mitchell to the line. It was Schmeiser with the rebound underneath. Got it up to Mitchell, and Mitchell will go to the line for 2 on the shooting foul. Foul number 5 for Amanda Bogdanovich, so she will exit this game, and that'll close out the night for Bogdanovich. Amanda will finish today's game with 2 points, both from the free throw line. Missed free throw there by Mitchell. Make sure to stay tuned for our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com. We will talk to Auburndale Apache head coach Dale Awi and our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, all that coming up and more at the conclusion of this one. Charge assessed to Abel. Abel's 3rd foul, and Auburndale just a bit more than a minute left on the clock. See what these reserves are able to get figured out here on the court. Aui with dump in, spin by Poplinski, and ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Auburndale. 45 seconds here left in the game. Left open for the 14-footer is Macy Schmeiser. So Schmeiser gets points here in game number 1. Under 30 left to play. And again, Nasonville Dairy postgame show. We'll be joined by Auburndale Apache head coach Dale Aui and a Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game to be named. Stick around to watch. You'll find out who it is. And then watch highlights tonight on Facebook first at Zaleski Sports. Dump into Race, and Race, that one a bit long. Aui falling backwards, able to get it off. Outlet pass all the way down to Hamas. Hamas bounced it underneath, and at the buzzer, and we will say no shot. But a good effort there by the Apaches at the very end. And that brings this game to a close, again, as the Auburndale Apaches start out 2019 with a win as they take down the Greenwood Indians 63-31. The Nasonville Dairy postgame show coming up in just a moment.
Clemmy Sales in Stratford is your hometown Chevrolet dealer. You won't get any high-pressure sales tactics from us. We simply offer great deals on quality, brand-new Chevrolet vehicles. We also have a great selection of pre-owned vehicles and expertly staffed service departments for all your repair and maintenance needs. Small-town hospitality, just like your grandfather remembers. That's why people keep coming back, time and time again, for their next new vehicle. Experience small-town service like no one else can deliver at Clemmy Sales in Stratford.
Nuts Deep in Marshfield and Spencer is open now for Friday Fish Fry. Get to Nuts Deep now, get your fish fry, and watch this game. That's right, have your fish and watch the game. You get it all at Nuts Deep. You can also visit Nuts Deep Express Grab and Go in Marshfield, just south of 14th Street on South Central Avenue. Nuts Deep is open late after the game. We'll see you there.
Abarrotes La China en Abbotsford tiene servicios agradables, una gran variedad de artículos comestibles, puede ayudar con transferencias de dinero y está abierta cada día de las 9 de la mañana hasta las 9 de la noche. Se venden meriendas, bebidas y muchas comidas diferentes en Abarrotes La China. Y para su próxima fiesta, Abarrotes La China tiene piñatas para cada fiesta. Visite Abarrotes La China en la calle Norte 4 en Abbotsford. Llame 712-223-0002 y visítelos en Facebook. Vamos Falcons!
Winter's coming fast, which means it's time to hit the trails. Bill's Service Center has all things you need to stay warm and dry on the trails this winter. With a full selection of jackets, bibs, helmets, boots, casual wear. And don't forget that Bill's is your chainsaw safety gear headquarters. Bill's Service Center is your one-stop connection for all your cold weather riding gear.
Don't freeze your jingle bells off. Get your cold weather riding gear at Bill's Service Center. Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
All right, we are here in our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com. Here with Auburndale Apache head coach Dale Aui. Coach, let's start with this. You get your first win of your high school coaching career. Tell us about win number 1.
Win number 1's a good win. They played well tonight. Time's a little rough. Game 1, though.
Free throws for both teams, not exactly mid-season form out there today. What do things like that tell you about what you need to work on in practice upcoming here? So you've got one day of practice and you're back at it on the court here on Thursday. Tell us about free throw shooting tonight.
It needs to improve. Shocks me a little bit. They shot well in practice all week last week from the free throw line, so I'm a little shocked by that, but it'll come. First game jitters too for them.
Maddie Race on the other side actually led all scoring with 16 points. Aside from her, how were you able to kind of corral the rest of the Greenwood team here tonight?
Our our defense looked pretty good tonight. Pressured the ball a little bit more and a little more helping in the gaps. So it'll get there.
Congratulations, Coach. Win number 1. We'll talk to Nat here next as we bring Nat Owie, our Zaleski Sports Highlight House Player of the Game. You've been in this spot before. I feel like I'm really I'm too tall or I'm not tall enough here, but we'll do our best here. We're on the top row of the bleachers here at Tim Anderson Gymnasium. Nat, 15 points. You lead all Apaches. Just first tell us what was working for you on the court here tonight.
I think our defense did really well. Our help defense came out and played really well second half and came out and pressured the ball. So.
I think back to practice started only just a week ago, so you've had, 6, 7 practices. How did practice effort and practice just overall match what happened in the game here tonight?
We worked really hard this week. We had a lot of switches, a lot of changes, and I thought our offense did well the whole week. We've been learning a lot of new stuff, so I think we've been doing really well with it.
Thursday, you're back at it again, so you got 1 day of practice tomorrow and then back at it Thursday. There were 4 Assumption Royals sitting right here taking a look at you. Now listen, you've seen these girls your whole career. Just tell us what it's like on a quick turnaround, especially early in the season. Game, practice, and then game right away Thursday.
Yeah, I think we're just going to have to work hard tomorrow with our defense, especially with the 2 Bone girls. And then especially with our offense, work on our zone, and then also our 5 game because it was a little rough today.
All right, well, plenty of stuff to work on. Game though on Thursday. I'm going to give you the microphone. We'll put you in the house. All right, I'll just get out of the way. Kobe's going to count us down.
I'm Nat Owie, and I'm in the house.
Nice job. Nice job. Good luck on Thursday. Whoop.
Thank you.
Nice job. All right, guys, that'll do it from Auburndale here tonight as the Auburndale Apaches take down the Greenwood Indians 63-31. Again, we are back on the air Thursday, 10 a.m. It is state football final. Edgar, Blackhawk Warren, Jason Zaleski, that's me, and Steve Maves on the call for Kobe Riedel. We will end things here in Auburndale. Again, the Apaches take down the Indians 63-31. Kobe's going to put together some highlights, and you can find those on Facebook first a little bit later tonight on the Zaleski Sports Facebook network. Guys, that'll do it from Auburndale. We will talk to you again on Thursday morning.